Aquarius, and welcome back to my channel, Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you're doing very well out there. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. We are tuning in with the Light Seers Tarot today to see what it is that you need to know at this time, Aquarius. We do have another big shift of energy or something that is happening. For me, it would be tomorrow, but for you, it's going to be today because that's when these videos will be posted. So something big is going to happen today, whether it's in your face or something behind the scenes will remain to be seen. But whatever is coming in for you, Aquarius, looks like it's a wish come true. Something you have been wishing for is about to manifest. The only warning with this card is when we manifest something material, we can't just expect it to last forever. There still is work required on our part to hang on to what it is that we've brought in. There's something that you don't see, and apparently that could be obvious that you don't see your wish fulfillment coming in. But the moon talks about something that is hidden, something that you don't see. And I painted my own tarot deck, and for the moon, I referred to the movie Finding Nemo. When Nemo and Dory get to the trench, I believe it's the tuna that tells them, or there's some kind of a fish that tells them to go through the trench, not over the trench. However, when they get to the trench, it looks pretty scary and they don't want to go through it. And it looks like it's really bright and beautiful and a lot easier to go over it. So they choose to go over it. However, they run into a massive amount of jellyfish that sting them and they almost die. And so this card is telling you that sometimes it's almost like the leap of faith. We can't see what's on the other side, but we have to go through it. We can't skip around it. We can't skip over it. There's some sort of an experience that you have to just go through in order to learn a lesson, receive some clarity, whatever it is for you. You have the the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords. And the Page of Swords can often talk about gossip. It can talk about somebody spying on you. But it can also talk about learning. And the Eight of Swords, you know, she sees herself as being trapped and bound, but she really isn't. So what kind of beliefs or what opinions are you buying into from others that are keeping you in this limiting belief that you are stuck, that you are trapped, that you can't move forward? It's like you're walking you're walking your path, and there's things that are keeping you afloat, but they could also knock you off your journey. It's like you need to learn the truth. You need to learn, you need to see the truth of your situation. And right now you can't, because you have all of these other thoughts and opinions and gossip and whatever that are clouding your reality. It's making your journey really hard, but you don't have to worry, because something is coming to an end. You have the death card, the death and the rebirth. So beyond the cloak of illusion, there is the dawn of a new day coming. But first you have to face your heartache. Or you could have to stop focusing on the negative side of everything. Okay? Anything that was removed, rejection is God's protection. So anything that is removed from your reality is not really a loss. You know, they often say if someone was removed from your life, it was because God heard conversations that you never. So I'm really strongly getting the message here, Aquarius, that you have a lot of, you're buying into a lot of outside influences. A lot of outside influences are burdening you. And really, the answer is within us. It's like, as soon as something is revealed, you are going to be reborn. There's a saying that goes, when it no longer serves you to not know something, that's when you're going to know something. So being in the dark about things, being in the dark about the people around you and their true intentions, it's making your journey harder, but you are going to get some sort of clarity. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's very connected. So you are going to receive some sort of, spiritual intervention that is going to change the course of your path. You're going to be enlightened, and you're going to be able to see all of the things around you that are holding you back, that are creating this illusion of limitation. And as soon as you see it, that is when you're going to have the power to cut it all out, to free yourself from these illusionary bonds that you believe you're trapped in. And it's going to heal all of your wounds. See, if you look, the Three of Swords usually has swords sticking out of it, but this is thread that is sewing this heart back together. So whatever transformation you're about to go through, whatever kind of clarity, the end of a cycle, you're going to be receiving some healing. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing. She's very loving. And she understands that in life, just like the trench, the only way over it is to go through it. So there is something that you are about to go through, Aquarius, or something that you have been through that made you feel trapped, that gave you a lot of heartache, that was a heavy burden, but that cycle is about to end. You've completed a major, major, major cycle in your life, and you are about to be reborn. You're about to, it's almost like a second chance at life. You passed the test, you graduated. Now you get to move on to, it's like you graduated high school and now you get to move on to college or university. You're going to have many options. And with this card, I always get the message, you're free to choose, but you're not free of the consequences of your choices. And that's kind of the overall energy here, Aquarius. And I kind of feel like this is reflective of the people that you have to cut out. It's kind of like, I'm sorry, you know, I love you, I forgive you what you did, but fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. I have to cut you out so that I don't repeat any patterns or cycles. So this Seven of Cups feels like, yes, it's like I am choosing to move to somewhere that is more peaceful and prosperous. I'm moving to calmer waters. And I'm sorry to everybody that I have to leave behind, but I'm choosing to succeed. I'm choosing to move forward. I am choosing to drop any narcissistic people, any manipulation, this card, it's like being willing to let go of the reins and let spirit guide you to where you will be successful, balanced. The Hanged Man, enlightenment, the Eight of Cups, leaving something behind. Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself and being the best version of you that you can be. So that is a beautiful message, Aquarius. And of course, this is the age of Aquarius, which is all about humanitarianism. And humanitarianism starts with you. You have to practice some self-love before you can be in a place to give love. Or better yet, be open to receiving love. So I hope that helps somebody on their journey. I hope that resonates for you. I thank you so much for being here. Of course, I would be so grateful for any likes, subscribes, all that good stuff. I would love to stick around and continue bringing you messages. Until then, Aquarius, I'll catch you next time.